Howdy peeps. It is me. When I was 7 years old in my daddy's trailer, I don't know why, it didn't make no sense to me at all. It was just a weird anomaly, and I dismissed it. But I was watching Damien, Omen 2, on the telly. And when Damien realized who he was, and he freaked out and ran to the edge of the dock and stood by the lake, quite shaken, that he found out, oh my God, I am the Antichrist. I immediately ran out of my dad's trailer into the front yard where nobody was at, freaked out and shaken, and looked up to the sky and said, why did I do this? And I had no idea. Until now, I am not the Antichrist. I am the John the Baptist whose head he will want. I am the Bluetooth speaker of God, apparatus to rectify everything in English. And I'm learning every other language I can to tell the truth under God as my witness, because God smacked me once to get me out of myself so I would get alone in a damn hotel room and wait for my ex, no love lost, to bring me my damn needs, because this is the way it was set up. I don't have the cash. I am Mr. No Cash, and it is low cash, and it's running out, and I ain't worried. God will supply every need. He is my Jehovah Jireh. It is real. Now is the time. If you ever wondered, well, see, I don't know about the God thing. Ask. Don't ask somebody. Forget somebody. Do not go to Rome and ask that SOB, who's a nice enough person, and I have nothing against him. But the organization in which he sits is one of the knees of the damn statue, okay, that was described to King Nebuchadnezzar, who was the golden head. Constantine is the left knee. The Vatican is the right knee. We are in the clay and iron toes time, waiting for the 10th kingdom to sign off. That's it. We're waiting for the 10th kingdom to sign off, and it may have already signed off. Everybody's sitting back waiting for Jesus to get busy doing stuff. Jesus did everything he could do. Do you not know the story? He bled it out. He walked it out. Now he's waiting for you to do you. And don't worry about me. I am the noisy guy that's going to annoy the shit out of you. I am the John the Baptist that everybody wants to just go back to the damn desert and shut his mouth. I was born for such a time as this. And I ain't the only one. But I am what I am. And this is what I've been called to do. I'm rough around the damn edges, but I'm as sharp and pure as a diamond inside. And only God directs me where to go. And you may not find it as funny as I do. But God bless you anyway. All you need to do is wake up and realize we are the 99. There is a 1%. The odds are in our favor. Wake up and get everybody else to come with you. It ain't about converting nobody. It's about being peaceful in one accord. We can have all the bread and entertainment we want. Panami circumcensus. All we got to do is get peaceful before God. Shut off our supply of money to the man. And shut off the man's BS to our brains. When you do that, you can watch the TV and see past it. It no longer has an effect on you. The IXX gate no longer affects you when the IVI gate is straight and your volition is planted firmly in Jesus and you humbly receive from him like a funnel. like a funnel, nothing at the bottom. Once you empty yourself of you, he can fill you. This is a choice on our parts. God is not a rapist. The Holy Spirit is a rapper. Men hold the pens that write down the words that they share with their brothers and sisters in the Lord. This is the way that it works. Check the book. I'm merely using paraphrased words because that's what I do. This is my job now, every day. This is my job. I'm hoping to wake you up. I am bored with this earth and everything it has to offer. I am bored with everything that there is. It bores me. I'm ready for heaven. I'm ready for you to get your mansion and for me to get mine and for everybody else to get theirs. For God is not willing that any should perish. But there's a lot of bad people. Get over it. Judge yourself first. When you get that perfectly finished and you attain heaven, you come right on back and then throw some stones after you have ascended like Jesus did. Oh, well, that's kind of an impossibility. 7 times 7, 7 times 70. Jesus told Peter, just keep forgiving. But Lord, you don't know. Keep forgiving. You don't understand. There will be workers called in the last days. You won't like it. It will piss you off that people get saved. I'm waiting for Ray Lawrence Jr. to go pray for Hank III, even if he has to hear me give him this idea. I've been praying for this for years because I don't think nobody else could get through to him. I think he's too full of himself. I love the country music that he produces, but he's riding on his granddaddy's coattails. Hiram needs to be put in the Hall of Fame. And Shelton, with a T, not a D, Big Bang theorist, the stuff he does love is mind-numbingly. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, it makes war look like Paganini. The country stuff, I love it. Okay? With all my country hero, the country stuff he does is great. But when Sheldon gets full of himself, I don't like a lot of Hank III, okay? Some of it's okay, some of it not so much. But when he gets full of himself, that's ugly. He's got a pretty side and an ugly side, just like we all do. But he's a human being. I don't want to see him saved in heaven too. Can you imagine getting to live in the mansion next door to Hank III? This is the kind of heaven I dream of. What kind of heaven do you dream of? Go big or go home. I am the nexus. The crossroads. Ain't nobody selling their soul here. It's where souls unite as one. We gotta be non-judgmental, loving, peaceful, in one accord. We don't have to change each other. Revelations 22:11. Holy, be holy still. Unholy, be unholy still. Righteous, be righteous still. Unrighteous or vile, go ahead and be vile. The Lord will deal with that when he comes back. We ain't got to change nobody. Rightly or correctly divide the word of truth. There are people delivering the Bible and their version of the truth to you, but are they correctly or rightly dividing that truth when they hand it to you? Do they know how to add, subtract? Only God can multiply. We have to plant the seed that we are given one day at a time. It's so simple, a child could do it. I was born for such a time as now. My ugly mouth, my loud nature, and my ability to communicate. I hear words in clips and phrases. I think sick like ginger ale, so I can deliver truth to you. I can speak the language that people understand. Music is universal. Catholic might mean universal, but it is pagan, and it sits on 7 hills. And it's in a city that's not part of Rome. Just like D.C., the District of Columbia, Lady Libertas, is a goddess who sits on international waters. That's in the book of Revelation, people. D.C. is a city with 7 hills. Capital is only one of them. Look it up. London, there's a city in a city where the Queen sits. She's got all the dang gold and diamonds on her head from Africa and other places in the world. Poor countries, well, she's wearing their wealth on her head. Dude, it makes me feel bad to be 60% English. I wish I were native. I wish I were Navajo. Utah! Today is a good day to die. And that ain't an invitation. That's a warning to the demons that have come against this world. I got God smacked. God didn't do it to me. So let me correct this if you don't understand. God did not smack me himself. It's like Job. Read the book of Job. That's what happened to me. Our adversary, the devil, who like a lion, imposter, roameth about the earth, seeking whom he may devour. And it was my day on that rainy day, because I did have welling up within me some selfish pride and attitude that I wasn't dealing with properly. And I did need it removed. And I prayed about it, and I wanted it dealt with, but I wasn't gaining ground. I was being daily stagnant. I wasn't getting better. And by my own mouth and by my own prayers, God did what I asked for me, to me, because he allowed the devil to do it to me. However you want to put it, in whatever words you want to put it in. If you want to equate it to Eastern mysticism, go right on ahead. Namaste, namaskar. I speak all of that too. It doesn't matter. Looking at me is like looking at you. We're a mirror reflection of each other. I can speak all of that. To the Greek, a Greek. To the Jew, a Jew. To the Roman, a Roman. But I speak to you plainly as a Christian on Facebook because of my faith. Those are the words, and that's the book by which I keep my yes, yes, and my no, no. Now, individually, I'll speak to you where you're at, and I won't push you any which way or the other. That ain't my job. I am not an evangelist. I am a noisemaker who loves art, and art is a break, and I love music, and music is peace, and I like peace. Music is my happy place that takes me away from my work. That's why I love music so much. Because work is a jerk. Because I feel it. My body has gone through some stuff. I am the bumps in Braille. When you feel your bones scraping across each other when you walk, and tweaking and creaking and twisting when you turn and sit and move, it's rather unpleasant. I mean, it's not the worst thing that's happened to me. It's no big deal. It's only some mere pain. It's not the worst thing. My heart, my spirit, my brain